Howdy Geekazoids, it's that special geeky bonding time again, and do I have a special review today or what? As you can see, I have Red Sonja, Queen of Scavengers, the exclusive by Sideshow Collectibles. And before I actually get into the main review, I just want to make sure the box came intact. Not sure if you saw my last review, but She-Ra was a disaster. I mean, the figure itself was fantastic, but the box came damaged, the brown box and the main box, the figure came damaged, so yeah, I was not happy with that. So far the brown box here looks like it's intact. As you can see, it says Sideshow Collectibles, premium format figure exclusive, the item number, the edition number is there, box looks good. So yeah, so far so good. Let's hope it's not too good to be true. What that being said, let's take a look at the main art box, and so far it looks good as well. The artwork itself looks fantastic, kind of has this blood red look to it. Very, very nice. I like where they were going with this in correlation to the art. So yeah, happy this box didn't come damaged at least. So on the bottom there it says premium format, and I'll pan up a bit just to give you a better idea. And on the top there, of course, it says Red Sonja. Very, very nice artwork, I've got to say. So I'll show you the other parts of the box in tiny segments, plus I want to inspect it as well. Alright, so let's take a quick gander at the one side of the box. And that side looks decent, does not look damaged. Her face there looks absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to see the actual figure. Very, very nice. No qualms there. None whatsoever, so far at least. And there's the other side. I like how every side has different artwork. I like how Sideshow's boxes have been getting better and better over the years, and the figures themselves, especially starting last year, they've been getting just a lot better. Like, you can tell the detail and the craftsmanship has been getting much better. So there's the top of the box. It says Red Sonja. And you get this little instruction sheet with it as well. So I thought I'd put that beside the top of the box, side by side. Just to give you an idea and kind of get it out of the way. Very, very nice. So let's take a look inside. So far, everything looks intact. I mean, I can't fully tell with it all being wrapped. I'll probably end up unwrapping it just to inspect it. I don't want to waste your guys' time watching me unwrap everything. But, so yeah, that's what the inside of the foamy protective case looks like. A lot of parts, as you can see. See axes and arrows and swords, and I'm gathering that's the main base, and of course her head and her entire body is there. Thank God. Doesn't look broken. Nothing looks to be missing, but I'm going to inspect it in a second, and then I'll put her together, and then we'll go from there. We'll see how good she actually looks. Very, very nice. And there's the bottom of the base. I thought I'd show that before I delve into the review. Gives you the edition number. Nice artwork. Very nice. All right. So I think now is time to finally get reviewing this figure. And without further ado, here she is, the latest installment of Sideshow's Red Sonja statue. And in case you didn't know, she is called the Queen of Scavengers because in a nutshell, in the Red Sonja limited comic series run, The Vulture's Circle, this is where she essentially becomes the Queen of Scavengers. And because of that, this piece is an inspiration from that comic run. And yes, in case you were wondering, I do have that series, and it most certainly was a fantastic read. Alright, so let's get close and personal with this ravishing beauty. Well, maybe not too close because her massive sword does not look like something to be trifled with. So here we have the base with the head of a slain enemy whose head looks pretty much skewered. The base itself looks like some sort of cracked rock terrain with a tree stump rooting from behind her. Very nice detail there. I love the blood splatter detail on the sword as it looks pretty darn real. Not that I like blood on swords as the norm or anything, but for Red Sonja it looks quite nice. For now, let's take a closer look at this unfortunate soul's head. A little bit of a pan there. And yeesh, that dude got it pretty bad. And moving on, her sabaton or armored boots look crazy detailed, and they too have bloodstains on them as well. And at the same time, here's a closer look at her handy death dealer, aka her long sword. So yeah, this base really works very well for the likes of Red Sonja and this particular piece in general. Moving up, we see a leg band on her right thigh, and on her left leg, although it looks cool, I'm kind of perplexed. First of all, I can't tell if that's a legging or a bandage hybrid stocking, so if anyone can explain to me what that is, that would be wonderful. Furthermore, the strap connected to it doesn't connect to anything, so yeah, I'm just a little baffled there. Like I said, it looks really cool, I'm just not sure what type of garment it's supposed to be or the actual purpose of it. In any case, the top part of her sword, from the detailed leather cover to the actual hilt, looks absolutely phenomenal. Her leather belt with the attached side pouch looks extremely realistic, and the separate extra dangling coin pouch slash purse. Where'd that camera go? Sorry guys, I'll bring it back out. The coin slash purse looks really, really good as well. It flows nicely with the belt. And her chainmail on top of leather bikini covering looks really good as well. Alright, so moving up a bit, her iconic chainmail top and straps looks very noteworthy, and I don't mean because they cover her gifted bodacious tatas, they simply actually look quite noteworthy. The strapped adjustable leather glove on her left hand looks ridiculously realistic. Same goes for the fully covered leather right arm. Looks really, really nice. And speaking of the right arm, it combined with the evident and detailed hand gauntlet add-on amplifies the detail even further. And let's note the armband on her left arm there. As for her massive axe from the haft to the actual head, it looks pretty darn awesome. Really nice detail on the etches on that axe. And you know what? Let's zoom in and take a quick look at her pauldron covering, or also known as shoulder armor, accompanied by neck armor, or a gorget. And within it we see a deep red jewel. So for now, you know what guys, let's just pan side to side to give you a final look of this stupendous craftsmanship done on this red Sonja statue. Very, very nice indeed. And panning up, her face looks absolutely stunning, from her glossy lips to her blue-green eyes. I mean, they're supposed to be blue, but here they look kind of blue-greenish. In any case, they look quite gorgeous. They've even added fine freckles to her face, which is pretty crazy in how far they wanted to go in detailing her face. And I just love how serious she looks, full of confidence and emphasizing a victorious pride of sorts. Her flowing red hair looks alive and as fiery as her heart is. And I just love how the one-piece braid totally complements her hair even further. Excellent job, Sideshow. Excellent job indeed. No qualms here whatsoever. Let's do another little pan. Very, very nice. Really happy with this figure. I will say she's quite a tall figure, and I'll explain that in a second when I do a quick comparison. But yeah, for now, let's take a quick gander at the back. Alright, so here's the back of this piece. And as you can see, she's wearing a war banner cloak, kind of a trophy piece of sorts. And you can only get that banner cloak as a part of the exclusive edition. I love the arrows in the stump there. The detail on the legs on the side there, as you can see. Another arrow there. There's the face, the dismantled face. Nice blood graphics there. But the cloak itself does look really, really nice. Very realistic. Almost a hybrid of the comic itself and kind of realism all mashed into one. Very, very nice. You know what? I will take the cloak off temporarily just to give you a better view of the back. There's her little sheath there. There's that dreaded massive axe and her belt. And the fur loinclothish piece there, I'm not sure if it's too high up. I try to put it down, but it still kind of shows her butt there. I think it's supposed to cover it, but I'm not too sure. Really nice detail. Physically, I didn't even mention the physical aspect of it. She does look... I like how she's not almost like fake cartoony. I like how it's kind of got this realistic sculpt. This is what she would have looked like if she was if she really existed. She's not going to be all mega roided up on any any type of steroids or anything. But if she actually existed, this pretty hits it spot on. I really, really like the direction that they were going here. I love the flowing hair there. There's a lot of motion there. really, really nice. No qualms, and she didn't come damaged, so that's great. It's one of those pieces where if you're a Red Sonja fan, you gotta grab it, but even if you weren't, I mean, you just love collecting high-end statues, it's a really nice piece to have, I've gotta say. And it will complement any Conan statues that you might have as well. If you're a fan of Conan the Barbarian or Conan the Slayer. Because they're like two peas in a pod, those two. And as you guys can see, she looks fairly taller than He-Man or She-Ra. I thought that she would look good in this little band here. I know she's not part of that universe, but I thought that the theme would look quite nice with the three of them together. And she still looks great with them, but she's a lot taller. And I don't mind that at all. I mean, I think She-Ra is a 1/5 scale. I can't remember if He-Man's 1/5 or 1/4. But it just goes to show how tall or how big High Arcanians actually are. Quick final thoughts. Red Sonja, fan or not, what a spectacular piece this is. I was a little disappointed I didn't get the last Red Sonja that Sideshow did, but this one more than satisfies that little missing feeling. Overall, this is a must-have for any Red Sonja fan, and I'm more than happy to have her. From the type of mold to the aesthetic selected, my qualms are minimal, if any at all. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this review, please like, sub, and comment, and as always, keep it real. Even if real means bringing out your toys is bringing out some fun.